Hola, and welcome back, masters and princesses. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you don't mind. The background of my office is in a more natural lighting today because I have my windows open. I've been recording a little earlier in the day recently since I've been getting up a little earlier. And yeah, so I hope you don't mind the lack of color for once, especially since I'm wearing less color as well. So here we are with the next song on the album. I've already done a reaction to the music video of Ready to Rock. I have waited so long to watch the official live video of Ready to Rock. So if you don't know, I have anime reactions that I do over on Patreon, and I went ahead and checked out Rock is a Lady's Modesty, because how could I not? If you're gonna tell me that our maids made a theme for an anime with a bunch of ladies that are supposed to be like prim, proper queens, and they're hardcore rockers in disguise, of course I'm gonna check it out. So that's what we're doing today. And then, of course, as usual, before I jump in, like and subscribe, share as you wish. Today on Patreon, we'll actually be checking out the Ready to Rock instrumental that came on the DVD with the CD DVD bundle. And we'll also be watching the live performance from the most recent online Okyoji this last December, right? It feels like we're only in week 1 of January. Why am I saying this last December? Whatever. Anyway, I'm excited to get to it, so let's jump right in. Dude, look at her eyes! For some weird reason, it being live feels so much faster. Get it, Psyche! God, get it, queen! Look at the acting! Okay, so this is really neat because if any of you have actually seen the anime, because it's over out on High Dive, it's not on Crunchyroll. Yay for having 2 subscriptions. So seeing this intro with the, I guess, like the explosive backgrounds, if you've ever seen it before, it's very reminiscent of what it looks like when Lilisa and Otoa, who is the drummer, it starts off with just 2 members in the band, and then eventually there gains more members, so this kind of makes sense. But notice that what's just cool is you see Konami being encapsulated in the background. Also, dude, this is a screenshot for the ages, man. I love how, like, focused her face looks and how wide-eyed she is. 'Cause, like, again, has that similar feel to like what Lilisa is, like just being hardcore. And also the fact that she's focusing. That is a focused musician on stage. Because, dude, I would be that focused too, especially with that finger pattern that she's having to nail each time. But look at that, look at that. Oh! And then these, the animation in the background. Oh my God. And then Akane gets the same treatment. Like, again, that's like a cool, just the zoom out moment. Let's see. Yeah, that would be if I can get it like clearer and with the sparks. But do you notice like that'd be such a cool background. And it's easy. It's easy. Easy for both of them. Nothing like it. Konami may be concentrating and Akane looks like she's having a field day, but like it's still easy for them. And oh my god, it's just amazing to watch such virtuosity on stage happen in front of your eyes. And then the fact, like, I like how I'm saying it, like I'm there, I'm not, but just seeing it happen and them adding look at this beautiful electronic artwork in the background. It's like whoever designed they need props, because yes, it really fits. Obviously, you know, it's music to an anime, but still, I love the lyrics. I think I've only looked up the English lyrics once, and it's been a while, so I forgot how cool the lyrics were. Also, we have another thing we gotta talk about. Chromatics happening in the guitar part with Konami. Now Psyche. Look at Psyche. I'm drooling on myself. It's the BAND-MAID effect. I just drool on myself apparently. But look at Psyche selling it. Ooh, I'm getting so many great screenshots here, y'all. Okay. But look at her selling. The face communication. Konami's finally settled in. I love that I can hear Konami's guitar part. Yes, Queen, see the face? All right, Misa and electric guitars are together. Listen to that bass and listen to the Konami's part's never letting up. Miku high note. Okay, I do want to say this, and I know I stopped earlier here, but we'll keep going. I love that part in the guitar, Konami's chromatic da 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 da. It's so easy. I say it's easy because it's easy in concept. I could never. Well, maybe someday. I'm not gonna say never. I'm not gonna put myself in that box. But the fact that it's so simple, but it's so effective because it's chromatics in, I think, like possible thirds maybe. I don't have perfect pitch. I wish I did. Konami dreams, right? But the fact that it's so simple and it feels like you're spiraling out of control, and essentially, like, if you've ever seen the anime, it feels like that, and it's so good. Like, they're constantly arguing and spiraling out of control and talking rude to each other, which is funny because the lyrics kind of display that behavior. And what's so cool, the music embodies that spiraling and that chaotic energy within that anime, which is so good. Sorry, my video like randomly skipped, so I'm going back a little bit. Listen to Psyche's voice, guys. Ooh, nice little guitar interlude there. Dude, listen to the guitar part, man. Okay, Miku. Man, I don't know what's wrong with my internet today, but I feel like I was cheated. So perfect opportunity to go back to see everything. But I know we've had this conversation before, or at least I've had this conversation in the comments before about there's this, I feel like I don't feel this way because I think without Miku, there would never have been a BAND-MAID, right? I think there's been this, like I've read that there feels like there's an underappreciation of Miku Kobato in general. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily my thoughts. My thing is like, Miku is the rock that put it all together and holds it all together, even though she's the one, like, to be real, seeing her the way she is with the band and the way the band jokes around with her, like literally she, like, lovingly the band pokes fun at her, gives her crap for everything, and she takes it in stride because this is her family, right? She treats them like family. And to me, that is the sign of a amazing leader that doesn't have to necessarily be in the spotlight. But I will say that this was so cool to me to see that, like, obviously Miku's skills are growing at maybe at a slower rate, because girl, she is constantly busy. She has to be doing stuff always, because look at how far they've come in, I would think even just a short amount of time, because if they've only been around for like the amount of time you guys are saying, that's pretty quick. Anyway, so what I want to do is go back and see the little Miku guitar solo. Yes, ma'am. Is that video supposed to do that? Kanami's probably like, give me a breath of air. Not the... Dude, my thing is with this whole entire song, the guitar part, Kanami's lines, like, it's not uncommon for Kanami to write lines like that, continuous lines of just moving eighth notes and sixteenths. But dang, those moving lines, I know what I've seen so far from the scores that I already have, and fingers crossed that they release more. It would be awesome. It would be awesome to, just be able to see everything. But I know I lovingly say that there's obviously Psyche's vocal lines that is melody, and then there's Miku's harmony. But I like to always say that Kanami has the Kanami counter melody. She has something that is always moving. Their music will never be boring because of what Kanami puts underneath. And then the way the musical cake is layered just works out so well because of those things, and how like all the composition, the lines come together with the bass and the drums and the rhythm guitar. But I will keep saying that Konami and Akane really kill it in this one. Miku and Misa obviously do great as well. I'm not going to take it away from that, especially Miku's little guitar line in there. And then Psyche obviously killing it. Dude, Psyche, just the acting, like the putting herself in the position of, like, not saying necessarily Lalisa, but like being the rocking lady, you know? Ugh. I loved the dramatic facial expressions, because to me, seeing that makes me more hyped. I want to watch a performance where someone really gets into their role, and that sells it for me. Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. By the way, sorry if you keep hearing like weird like motorcycle sounds outside my house. 2 kids in our neighborhood got these like dirt bikes, and they've been riding around like crazy, which good for them. I'm glad they got those cool gifts, but they are really loud, so I apologize if you hear those in any of these recordings, but at least they're having fun. Hopefully they're being safe. I haven't seen them be safe. Wear helmets, people. Helmets. Anyway, as usual, I like to continue the conversation about music, so let me know what your thoughts are down below. And my question to you is, what do you think about the, like, there's a lot of body and facial expression happening on this stage. Tell me, does that sell a performance for you? Because that's partially the reason why I really like Ghost. You're not just going to a show. It feels like you're kind of going to the theater, and a little bit of it is very theatrical. It almost feels like a story is being told, even though it's not really a story. But let me know what your thoughts are on that, because I love that I saw Psyche's facial expressions and Konami's like grit when she's playing her guitar, and just the excitement from seeing Akane drum. So let me know if there's another band out there that does a lot of maybe performative acting on stage that makes the music more musical for you. And as usual, before I go, like and subscribe, share as you wish. If you want to check out Patreon today, we're gonna do Ready to Rock, the instrumental, as well as the live version from the concert that just happened online a few weeks ago now. So yeah, I'm excited to jump into that over there. But as usual, I hope you are having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next BAND-MAID Sunday. Peace out.